Hello, beautiful souls, beautiful beings. Amunta Sunna here, coming to you live from my beautiful new space. I hope you all are having a beautiful, blessed day. I'm so excited to be here today. I want to talk. I have a very special message for you today, and I want to do some channeling. And maybe if some people hop on, we can do some readings at the end and talk about some really exciting things that I have coming up. I meant to jump on my YouTube channel on March 3rd, which was the day of the 3-3 portal. It didn't happen, but I wanted to definitely get here within this week to talk to you about what it means to me. Hey, thanks for joining, Kayla. Awesome. You're in for a treat today. So the other day on March 3rd, we had the 3-3 portal. And we have these very dynamic energies coming in from the Schumann resonance with the energetic shifts and everything, the high divine frequencies coming in all week, from the new moon last week to now. And it's going to continue through March as we go into eclipse season, as we go throughout this transformational month and beyond. But I want to talk to you today about a special day to me. So the 3-3 portal is very, very special to me. And this year especially was extremely special to me because it was the 3-year anniversary of when I first received my spiritual name, Amunta. And Amunta, if for those of you who have don't know, haven't been following me for too long, Amunta Sunna means self-existing sun, the sun goddess within. And it's a very beautiful story how I received this. And I want to share this with you today because it may help you in transforming yourself. It may help you with who you are today as we reflect on this very deeply during this transformative time. Portals are very activating and helping us to let go of old karmic cycles. And this is a 9 universal year, which means that we are shedding and letting go of all of the old karmic cycles and coming into the highest version of ourselves. This is the year of the healer. This is the year of really evolving into the highest version of yourself. And coming into eclipse season, this is the perfect time to really focus on this. So as it really hit me the other day during the 3-3 portal, it was being the 3-year anniversary of Amunta, I went into some deep channeling that day. I went into some deep channeling, some deep meditations as to find out who is Amunta today. Who was I when I received that name? Why did I receive that name? And who am I today? And so these are some of the messages that I'm going to share with you that I received during that divine channeling, during that time. And so I just want to share a brief story with you. During the early days of 2022, I was going through a spiritual re-identity. I was going through what some may call another Kundalini awakening. I had been on my spiritual journey, awakening journey for a few years already, but at this point, I was really questioning who I was as a spiritual being, what I was meant, what my purpose was, what I was meant to do here, and really questioning my identity. So it was a death and rebirth transformative time. So on this beautiful day during 3-3-22, the 3-3 portal, I went into a deep meditation, a deep channeling to really ask spirit, ask my higher self and my guides who I was. Give me some light on this. And it was beautiful. what I received, I did not receive a name specifically, but I received self-existing sun goddess. You are the light, as what I received. That actually reminded me of when my mediumship teacher the previous year had done a expansive natal chart on me, and she had told me that I'm a yellow sun, a Mayan sun, which is very, very rare, which is a self-existing sun. So it all made sense to me. It was very, very helpful. So when I came out of that channeling and received those words, I looked up what names mean this. And the very first name that I received was an Egyptian name, Amunta. And Amunta meant self-existing sun goddess. And I knew immediately that that was who I was. That is who I was and is becoming. And Egypt particularly had been with me as I had studied Ra, and it's always been with me. And it felt very resonatory with Egypt as well that day when I received that. And then later that day, I received the second name, Sunna, which is the Nordic sun goddess, which is very telling because I live in the north. So Amunta Sunna. And I really felt at that time that the transformation that I was going through, I was embodying that name. And so I've adopted that name and that essence over the last 3 years or so to where I am today. And I have a couple of things that I want to share with you that came to me on this journey during the last 3 years, because I was also asking, in my meditation just a few days ago on the 3-3 portal, who Amunta Sunna is today. And I was shown many things that I've been through that have come to me in the last couple of years during this 3-year journey that I've been on with Amunta Sunna. And so the first thing that came to me, well, I don't know what order they came in. They kind of came in around the same time. But I was last summer, I went to this beautiful retreat in Costa Rica, the Goddess Illuminated Retreat. And by the way, guys, I had been manifesting Costa Rica for 4 years, and it finally came to be, and it was beautiful. I was journaling about this morning. And I met this beautiful woman named Amron. And she is a channeler. She is a divine, beautiful priestess being. And one night when I was at the retreat, I went into the Maloka, which is the temple, and she co-wrote this book called The Priestess Transmissions. And I went into the Maloka, the temple, and I just picked up her book, which she had left on the altar for us to read. And I just turned to one transmission, because there's different transmissions in here, and I got completely activated. The priestess path is not for everyone. It's for those who are called. And I'm not saying that to make anyone feel lesser. It's not that. I'm very humble. I'm just saying, like, I felt very called and activated to the priestess path. Every time I pick up this book, I get activated. And the priestess path is like a divine initiation. It's an activation. It's of the healer and the channeler, and those who feel it's a very specific path. So like if this resonates with you, this message, then you'll know. You'll just know. But there's so many things in here that really resonated with me, and they're talking about initiations, and they're talking about the divine priestess path. And I can't even begin to tell you what I got activated that day, because every time I pick up this book and I turn to a new page, it activates me in a different way. And that's just exactly what it's meant to do. So this came to me. And then the other thing that came to me, because I mentioned Egypt, right? And Amunta is an Egyptian name. So I've always felt called to Egypt, which I will be going. I will help be facilitating a healers retreat in Egypt this fall. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm super geeked about that because the calling of Ra, which is the sun god, all came full circle for me. 1010, I've been seeing 1010 like forever. But these books, Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, and the second one, Anna, the voice of the Magdalenes. The first book came to me in the summer of 23, and this book came to me several months ago that I started reading. This is the story of Yeshua, Jesus, and his grandmother, and his wives and his lineage, and they're talking a lot in this book about how they went to Egypt and it got initiated, the higher initiations, the high code initiations, the priestess and priest activations and initiations. And I get, when I pick up this book, I get activated every time as well. So that's two things, 11:11. I'm just watching, the timer keeps popping up, repeating numbers, so it's a beautiful thing. But I highly recommend Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, and this is the sequel, Anna, the voice of the Magdalenes. If you've ever wanted to know the true story of Yeshua, Jesus, and the Magdalenes, and or again, you might feel called to a higher initiative path, or even if you're gifted, you never know, you could get activated. But those two things came into alignment for Amunta, for myself, in the last year and a half, 2 years, during this 3-year journey of becoming Amunta Sunna. And who is Amunta Sunna today? So I was shown all of these things that I was given, all of these gifts that I was given during this journey, and it's gonna make me cry, guys. It was like I was being prepared. Everything that's come along my path. I'd be here all day if I told you everything. Those were just two key things. But everything that has come along my path in the last 3 years has been preparing me. I really felt the call this year to transform into the highest version of myself. And many of us on our journey have felt this call because of the universal cycle 9-year ending. On the healer's path, feeling called to help as many people and transform myself and activate others and assist others in any way that I can. And so I feel like today Amunta Sunna is the version that's ever evolving, of myself into my highest self, but also have been being prepared to this point for who I truly am today, for what I'm meant to do today. And I'm going to be really assisting, and I'm being asked more than ever to step into my sovereignty, to step into my divine leadership. I'm seeing different opportunities. As I've mentioned, I'm hosting a couple of retreats this year, or co-hosting. A lot of you know that I'm a Kundalini yoga and breathwork facilitator, instructor, and that's another long story how that came into my life. But doing a lot of sacred work with women, doing a lot of sacred work with womb blessing ceremonies, doing a lot of sacred work this year with activations, and Egypt is one of them in the fall, and we're having Colorado and around Lionsgate in July. So if you're interested in those, please reach out to me. But I just wanted to tell you like where I've come full circle, because maybe it can help you with reflecting upon however long you've been on your journey. And like I said, I've been on my spiritual journey longer than the 3 years. It's just that this is when I embodied this identity, and it stays with me because this is who I'm becoming. So maybe it can help you, maybe asking yourself some deeper questions today and going throughout this month of what are you closing out? What have you been through in your spiritual journey, whether it's just started or it's been for years? And what are you releasing, and what are you becoming? What are you being asked to step into this year, this 9 universal year, wherever that may be? That's correct for you. That's amazing for you to expand and grow into the best version of yourself. So I hope that this message is very helpful to you, each and every one of you that's watching live or on the replay. And I want to offer a divine channel. I want to offer a divine channel today. And I want to also give you, I'm going to give you a channeled activation, as well as a few things that I have upcoming that you can love to take advantage of if you feel aligned. And then if there's anybody on here who would like a reading, I'm doing readings today for only in honor of the portal 333, so 333. So let me just type something in the chat. As you guys are hopping on, say hello, say where you're chiming in from, and then please share this out. I'm going to just type something in the chat. Okay, so let's take some deep breaths, and I'm going to give you guys a transmission, a beautiful transmission today. I just want you to close your eyes and imagine that you're standing out in a beautiful place in nature, growing roots on the bottom of your feet, grounding down into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, of Gaia. And we're going to take 3 very deep breaths. As you breathe in, I want you to pull in all the beautiful energy that is you, that is all around you, opening up and aligning all of your energy centers, all of your chakras. As you exhale, just release anything that's not serving you, distractions, fears, worries, anxieties, negativity. Release it and let it all go. So breathing in, pulling that in from the crystalline core all the way up. And release. Pulling that in from the crystalline core all the way up. And release. One more time, pulling that up from the crystalline core all the way up. And let it all go. Let us offer a beautiful activation for you. Feeling the presence of the divine mother, the divine Magdalene, the divine mother Gaia that is with us, that is all around us at all times. And her presence is love. She is love. She is connected directly to us. We are love. We are all love. And as you feel this love throughout your body, throughout each and every cell within you, as you feel it radiate and rise up into your being, into your connectedness, into all that you are and all that you are becoming and transforming and activating into in this beautiful, divine, transformative time. Ensure that you stay grounded, beautiful ones, for this is a very activating time. Ensure that you embody the essence of all that you are, all you are becoming in every single present moment, and know that all that is you is love and joy and peace. And know that you are perfect in all of this. Know that you are perfect just the way you are. So tap into the divine knowing of who you are, of who you truly are, and embody that essence in every moment. Know that you have everything within you and all around you to be exactly who you are in this divine collective union, oneness that we are all becoming. And I love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Wow. I was like vibrating out of my seat during that channel, you guys. Like, I was so vibrating. I was like ready to like float out of my seat. It was so beautiful and so divine. So I hope that you received that message very well. And let's just breathe for a second and come back to center, come back to ground. Woo. Now, before I go today, I want to offer to you a couple of things. If you're hopping on here on the live and you would like a divine personal channeling or message, only on this live, it's 3:33. Today, I put in the chat that my PayPal is amuntashealing@gmail.com, or my Cash App is $Amunta369. If you would like a reading during this live, just go ahead and let me know in the chat and go ahead and send that over. And then I will happily do that for you. But additionally, I want to talk about two really exciting offers that I have. So I've been talking about this for about a month. So about 2 months ago, light language has been with me since before Amunta, since the beginning of my awakening. And it went away from me for a little while, but it came back to me very strongly in the last year. And I received about 2 months ago now, this download of this beautiful new session that I've been working with a few divine souls on to test out, to see get their feedback on. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It is a divine channeled, encoded, crystalline encoded light code message with divine Reiki healing and intuitive messages for you. It is very unique to each person and very transformative. Everyone that I've done it with has totally felt it and felt what it's done. And I've had many reports of beautiful signs and things, synchronicities happening after the fact, and transformations and whatnot. So if you are interested, if you would like to experience this mini session, I've created a mini version of this. There's a longer one. If you want a longer one too, let me know. But the 33-minute mini session of the channeled light language, crystalline healing, and channeled divine messages is for a limited time only $33. If you would like to get with me on that, please email me at amuntashealing@gmail.com, amuntashealing@gmail.com, and I would love to get with you. It is my honor and my pleasure to assist in these beautiful activations. If you want a longer one, those are $88. So just let me know which one you want. Also, I am looking for volunteers. I am being asked to get, for a while, I've been wanting to launch an online Kundalini yoga and breath work, movement, meditation, mantra, all of the above program online. And I'm putting it together right now. And I need some volunteers to go through it with me on, on Zooms, and to give me your feedback on it, to experience the classes. They're each going to be 1 hour classes, and it's going to be a mix of Kundalini yoga, breath work, meditation, mantras, and movement, and Kundalini dance. So I think we're probably going to do about a month's worth of those. So once a week, I believe it'll be about an hour on a Zoom call. You don't have to join the live if you can't. You can watch the replay. But I am looking for 5 to 8 volunteers. The number 5 is sticking with me really powerfully. So probably 5, but I might, if I feel called, I might let a few more people in. I'm looking for at least 5 volunteers to assist me with my test classes before I launch this program, and it's absolutely free for you. So if you are interested in being a volunteer and assisting me, to give me, all I ask is for your honest feedback on the experience and a testimonial as well on it. So if you're interested in being a part of my pre-launch for the Kundalini movement and mantra breathwork mini series, it's going to be starting this month. Please reach out to me. Please email me as well, amuntashealing@gmail.com. And I'm looking for at least 5 volunteers to give me their honest feedback on this. And I'm so excited to launch it. So first come, first serve. 5, maybe 8 tops volunteers to give me their opinion on this. And I would love to have you. It's my joy and pleasure to do this work. And I love helping people through movement and breath. So yes, absolutely. So before we wrap, reach out to me if you want to do any of those things. If you want to do the divine channeled message and crystalline healing, short or long version, you can email me. Or I also do Reiki healings as well. And by the way, I am looking also to help to attune more beautiful souls to Reiki, being a Reiki master. So if that's something that you're interested in, you've been curious about Reiki, I would love to chat with you with that as well. But if you're interested in any of the healing or the attunements, reach out to me. If you're interested in being a volunteer for my free pre-launch of the Kundalini movement and mantra meditation breath work, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, session starting in just a couple of weeks, please reach out to me via my email, amuntashealing@gmail.com. First come, first serve, and you will get in on the free Zooms. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I don't think there's anyone on here for a reading, which is totally okay. So I'm going to leave you with another message activation going out. Let's take a deep breath. Kin lady manina money status city, but is it but it is but I said like later in manina manina money stated by say, but I can't con. Queen lady city, but it is but it is a day, but no money did it, but Kian, who did original many cities there? Whoosh. Coming back to yourself, coming back to your heart space, coming back to all that you truly are. Circling the love, the divine healing, coming back to self. Breathe. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, whether you've been here for a while or you're brand new. And if any of this resonated with you, please email me. I would love to chat with you. And please share this out with anyone it could help. Have a beautiful, blessed, divine day. Bye.